No back door. You shall not commit adultery. Exodus 20, verse 14. Marriage seems to have fallen out of fashion. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the number of couples who chose to live together instead of get married increased more than tenfold between 1960 and 2000. Cohabitating has become so popular that 43% of people in their 20s believe that employers should offer the same benefits to live-in partners that they offer to married couples. It raises an interesting question. Why should an employer be asked to invest in a relationship that couples themselves will not commit to? It has become popular to ask society to believe that living together is equivalent to marriage. Some U.S. states have common law. But the numbers do not lie. Marriage and cohabitating are not equivalent at all. The odds that a marriage will break up in the first 5 years is about 1 in 5, or 20%. The odds that common law couple will break up in the same period, nearly 1 in 2, or 49%. Roughly, 1/3 of marriages end within 10 years. The number jumps to 62% for those who choose to cohabit. The biblical pattern for marriage is lifetime commitment. But that wasn't followed even by Israel. A lot of times they followed the customs of the time or surrounding nations, and following the biblical principles of marriage don't necessarily mean a higher degree of success versus secular, because within Christianity there is still a high rate of divorce. I'm the product of such a household. It's just how it is. Given the way that Paul compares a marriage to the relationship between Christ and the church, Christians understand that the love expressed in a marriage is analogous to the love that God has for his people. God did not merely express feelings of fondness for his people. He entered into a covenant with them, which is an arrangement that does not merely last for life, but for eternity. In the adult Sabbath school, we just studied Ruth and Esther, and there's analogies to Christ and his church in both of the stories. Perhaps the reason that marriage is designed to last for life is that it will take at least that much time to even begin learning to love another person the way that God loves us. Marriage between human beings, again, I'm not married, so I can't really speak to this, but it's not the same. That's the dynamic, ideally, but it's not the, it's, no. We can't love another person the way God loved us. That's not possible. At least I don't think so. But study for yourself and make of it what you will. When we treat cohabitating As equivalent to marriage, we are only cheating ourselves or protecting oneself. Maybe, possibly. The love of God is committed to the point of sacrificing one's own life for the sake of another. It is utterly impossible to reap the benefits of marriage when outside of marriage. A fling, even a long-term one, is not the way God loves. We can understand God's love by reading His Word. I don't know if we can act upon it, but maybe that's just part of my personal Christian journey that I still need to understand myself. There's no back door, no escape hatch, as far as God is concerned. Outside of marriage, we have failed to seize an incredible opportunity to learn the heart and mind of God.